people with supernatural powers like casting real spells, flying on broomsticks, or manipulating nature through magic. There is no scientific evidence that powers such exist. So you admit you can't prove that they don't. Welcome back to Kili's AI Paranormal Research, and this week we are going to focus on witches. If you haven't checked us out before, go ahead. What are you waiting for? I'm just doing this for fun, and I'm kind of interested, aren't you? We did 3 episodes on vampires, and we started vampires by asking, do vampires exist? So let's just ask the same question to see what our buddy ChatGPT has to say. Now, right away, only scientific evidence says they don't. And this is mostly coming from folklore. However, and it does make the distinction, just like it did in our vampires episode about people who identify as vampires. Yes, absolutely. There is a modern witchcraft practice, and I think those of us who may have traveled down these avenues before will recognize Wicca, paganism, and Hedgecraft, or folk magic. So yeah, I mean, hey, not too bad. It's kind of what we thought we were going to get out of this, right? So let's try another one now. See what else ChatGPT has to say about this. I don't know if you can see it on the screen here, but I'm going to go ahead and type it in. You'll see it soon enough. What are the origins of witches? The origins of witches, both the word and the idea, deep into human history, blending ancient religion, folklore, and social fears. And we have a detailed look, ancient roots in magic and folk practices. Long before the word witch existed, nearly every ancient culture believed that some people could influence nature or the spiritual world. Early European and Germanic traditions, the demonization of witchcraft, in the late Middle Ages, I mean, we're getting into some things that we know quite a lot about. Global parallels, African traditions, indigenous American, Asian folklore, modern witchcraft. The 20th century witchcraft took on a new meaning. Movements like Wicca, popularized by Gerald Gardner in the 1950s. Modern witches typically see their practice as nature-based spirituality or a revival of ancient pagan customs. Their magic, symbolic, psychological, or spiritual, focused on intention and ritual rather than spiritual proof. So the summary here, the origin of witches is not a single movement, but a long evolution. Yeah, that's something I think we also pretty knew. Now, one of the things I found interesting in our vampires episode was when we asked, like, if there were any records of vampires having been implicated in real-life crimes, and we did come up with Petra Blagojevich. I think you can see episodes 2 and 3 about that one on vampires. And yes, we kind of assume that witchcraft may actually have more instances of actually on record having been blamed for crimes, and the earliest recorded accusation of a witch committing a crime and the sense of someone being blamed for harmful magic comes from ancient Mesopotamia around 1900 to 1700 BCE during the Old Babylonian period. So this is on record law. 2 of the Code of Hammurabi states, if a man has accused another man of lying a spell upon him but has not proved it, the accused shall go to the river and leap into it. If the river overpowers him, his accuser shall take his house. Okay, so yes, there are examples of laws that go against the practice of witchcraft. Other early examples going back to 1800 BCE. So, you know, I have to be honest, I thought we'd get a little bit more about witchcraft and, you know, incidents where witches were blamed, but maybe we'll take a little bit deeper dive into that in our next episode. I think we're going to do 2 on witches as we move through the Halloween season. Yeah, so be ready for that one, as I'm going to take a look at the Salem witch trials for sure on that, because, I mean, that's not mentioned here, but certainly That is a government record in which witches were blamed or accused, or people were accused and tried for being witches. All right, so until then, don't look under your bed.